plane.
Hey!
Nope.
Chill out. And there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real.
Oof, these cases of unruly airline passengers, some of them now being referred to the FBI. The FAA says while high numbers are down since mask mandates have ended, there are still too many incidents like these aboard our flights. And the bad behavior aboard flights have now resulted in the FAA sending 310 cases to the FBI since late 2021. We know airlines have reported more than 1,200 incidents in the skies this year alone. And here are a few of the incidents the FAA is passing along to the FBI. They include passengers trying to breach the flight deck, physically assaulting a crew member, and physically assaulting a minor. The last case escalated to the FBI was dated March 3rd, meaning even more incidents since then could be referred for prosecution. Let's bring in former FBI special agent and NewsNation contributor Jennifer Coffindaffer. Jennifer, thanks for being here on this.
Thank you for having me.
Jennifer, you just heard some of the 43 referrals, and they go back years. There have been more incidents so far this year. What do you make of this sort of explosive anger, delusions, deep rage in the skies phenomenon that we're seeing right now?
Well, I would say, Natasha, this has been going on actually for years, but I like that the FAA is taking focus and saying, listen, with these egregious actions aboard an airline that are resulting in assaults and physical violence, that needs to be elevated to the FBI. Typically, the most sensitive sorts of assaults and other crimes aboard aircraft, immediately agents assigned to that airport will come out. But if they don't, for some reason, it goes to the FAA and they then can refer. So I'm glad to see this action is being taken.
Yeah, tell me more about that. What does it mean to have the FBI involved? Does that mean more serious charges?
Right. The FAA only has civil responsibility. They can levy fines for different sorts of safety violations, but the FBI has full criminal authority for crimes committed aboard aircraft. That can be anything from possession of contraband, that can be a physical assault, sexual assault. I tell you, I worked those cases for 6 years, and you see everything. It's unbelievable what people do on planes.
You know, unbelievable is right. And as you said, I mean, threatening to crash the plane, there is sexual misconduct, violent behavior. These are not small allegations when you look at the list. I want to ask your opinion. Federal air marshals added aboard flights post 9/11. We know as of July, we looked this up, estimates show only 5% of U.S. flights are likely to have an air marshal on board at any given time. Is this a solution? Do we need to staff up our planes with air marshals?
Well, what people might not know is actually the airlines keep track of federal agents that are flying on board with them. So even though there's not a federal air marshal on board, there might be a Secret Service agent, an FBI agent, some other federal agent that is actually on that flight. They track everybody that is carrying a gun and a badge on their plane. So planes are a little more safer than you might think, even though an air marshal might not be specifically assigned.
That's good to hear. What is your advice to other passengers as these sorts of scenes are unfolding? If the threat seems serious enough, should you try to deplane if you're still at the gate? Do you recommend them taking out their phones, shoving it in these people's faces, and starting to film?
Well, I never recommend any sort of escalation of an event. And sometimes that phone in that person's face can make things even worse. Definitely, I recommend filming if you can, obscurely, because that can be used as evidence. But essentially, when you see somebody getting out of control on a plane, distance yourself, take your phone out to get that evidence, and obviously connect with those flight attendants on board.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.